The word brash does not come to mind with this.
An exclusive and luxurious evening is more in keeping with the car presented here. The McLaren 570S Spider, the entry through gullwing doors, a stylish eye-catcher. The Cabriolet is the third body variant of the so-called Sports Series by McLaren. The first representative of this entry-level series is the 570S. The 570 horsepower sports car came onto the market in 2015. Only the identical 540C brings less power. 2016 and the luxurious version GT with lower spring stiffness enters the market with more driving comfort. The glass roof ensures for a better sense of space. The Spider completes the series. Visually, the models of the Sports Series are extremely similar, but the hardtop disappears into the trunk, resulting in a whole new silhouette. At the rear, the departure edge is 12 mm higher than closed models, for aerodynamic reasons. This is where every car fool wants to take a seat. The interior of the McLaren is stylish, technical, and driver-oriented. Alcantara and leather provide for the necessary luxury. Barcelona on the Costa Brava. The Spider suits the hip Mediterranean metropolis. In no car can you get closer to a city than a Cabriolet. The 570 feels incredibly fast. The reactions of the people, constantly positive. Convertible feeling is unique and obviously also important for McLaren customers.
Convertible is an important market for us. If you think about the 650S, we did about 80% Spider compared to Coupe, a model that they were launched at the same time. So yes, the customers do absolutely require a Spider.
Sun on the face, wind in their hair, the vibration of the middle engine in the back. One can hardly resist that the 570S Spider is already sympathetic in the first few meters. The sound of the 3.8-liter V8, however, has little to do with the shameless banging American sound. Rather, the McLaren convinces with a well-sounding composition. The rear-wheel drive shows its chocolate side with the handling. It lies on the asphalt as if it was stuck to it. Loss of control? None. The steering is also ultra-precise. The transmission? Fantastic. A pull on the shift paddle and zack, next gear, without delay. Only the hard suspension could annoy leisure travelers. The car could be much faster if it were not for the speed limit. And you have to keep a grip on yourself so as not to become overconfident with this car. As much as the McLaren convinces, when looking around the table, it becomes clear. The competition is tough. The Porsche 911 Turbo S delivers 580 horsepower with its 6-cylinder boxer engine in the rear, 580 horses, and has 4-wheel drive. The almost perfect all-rounder has a huge fan base, but also costs €220,000. The Audi R8 with its V10 engine in the Plus version delivers 610 horsepower. It also has 4-wheel drive and costs the same as the Mac at 210,000 euros. But people don't love it because of its sharp appearance. Compared to established models, the McLaren is an exotic car, but self-confidence is not lacking.
Every manufacturer would be silly not to be looking at the competition. So absolutely, there is a benchmarking process, and every company does it. You want to understand what innovations are coming, what directions the competitors are going in, and obviously you have your own direction yourself and where that sits within it. The V8 turbo engine, the M38T, is the cornerstone of this current platform. It's hugely successful. It's won Engine of the Year for the last 3 years, so there's only really one choice for this model.
This engine has already proven itself in the coupe and also on the racetrack. McLaren comes from racing, and everyone knows the Formula One team and the road vehicles benefit from the know-how of the racing department. But convertible and racetrack, does that fit together?
Racetrack on the Spider, as I just mentioned about the lack of degradation in dynamic performance, because all of the stiffness is inherent in the structure of the vehicle, the rollover protection from the screen. So having the roof down really loses no performance whatsoever. So racetrack driving with roof down, what's not to love? It's fantastic.
But the reason to buy a convertible should lie somewhere else.
It's the open top exhilaration, the driving, the feel of the air through your hair. It's just fantastic. And with our cars, because of the structure underneath it, the carbon fibre tub, there's no loss of any of that dynamic performance that you can get with a more conventional model. So it's really the best of both worlds.
Even though McLaren's sales are in the single-digit thousand range and not close to Porsche or Audi, exclusivity is a plus for buyers. McLaren has set up well in the sports car segment. The comfortable 570 GT, the sporty S, and the Spider together make up 2/3 of the total sales of the brand. But Ben has a very personal recommendation.
Which one would I choose?
Sport series.
From the Sport Series? Definitely, it would be this one. And so you've got no compromise. You've got the driving dynamics. In fact, you've got the added NVH. You know, driving with the roof down, you hear all that wonderful exhaust sound that you don't get so much in a coupe with the roof on. So yeah, no, it's definitely the Spider.
The McLaren 570S Spider really is an absolute dream car and makes it hard to find criticisms. Motorsport for the road? We want more of it.